Hey, Scott Russell, let's talk RFK. He's just announced he's gone independent. I've attached a video to this.
I'm here to declare myself an independent candidate. I'm here to join you in making a new Declaration of Independence for our entire nation.
You can see from back in July, I predicted that this would be the path they would head on. I think we'll see Democratic and Republican candidates start to rally around him, and they'll start a groundswell movement of, politicians that are for the people or something like that. And I think it'll happen quickly, because I believe if it takes too long, there's too much time to analyze it for people. So it's going to be a quick, rapid succession thing if it happens that way at all. And we'll see RFK start to have this, what would ultimately be a party. I think, I don't know, all right, this is just an opinion, something that I kind of sense. And RFK is presenting himself as the man for the people. I think he's a WEF proxy. I just don't. The super sleuths out there, is there something you've seen with that? I think that I've lived many years in Massachusetts, where the Kennedys have their foothold, and they're like the royal family of Massachusetts. And, they have the Kennedy compound, and, you'll see videos of RFK in his car with no seatbelts, broken seatbelt. I've got a broken seatbelt, but I'm just going up the road no, you're going up the road in your Kennedy compound. And it's like, I wish you could, if you're here, you could come with me. I mean, they're very good at trying to present it as he's just one of us. He's not one of us. He's never been one of us. The Kennedys are seen as the royal family of the Massachusetts. So it's great propaganda, and I suspect WEF propaganda somewhere along the line. And we will see that happen. Probably a good side of it. It'll put a dent in the base for the Democrats. Probably a little bit for the Republicans too.
Scott Russell, let's talk RFK, that's running for the Democratic nomination for the candidate to run for presidency in the USA. A few months ago, I put out a video talking about the US, and I believe we will see a third political party rise up. It's, the Democrats have said build back better, and we've watched as the Democratic Party has burned itself to the ground and stood for everything un-American. They've stood for nothing. And they're laying the groundwork for somebody to rise up out of the ashes and present an answer. And they are trying to bring out someone who's going to combat Trump. And I still think Trump's an interesting thing. I don't think naturally we're going to see a lot of hope for Trump, but there's a pretty good chance Trump's going to get in. And why? Because I think of the CBDC and the central bank digital currency is going to bring about, and the crash of the US economy. But anyway, let's get back to RFK. RFK is putting together this, I believe he will put together a party. I think it's probably already in the background. They just haven't brought it out yet. It's their fallback plan. What's really their plan A. And we're going to see a lot of the WEF globalists come across to that and rally behind him. We're going to see the left, the Democrats, and the right, the Republicans, different ones come out and say, we're for RFK. And it's going to present this great party of unity. Look, we've crossed the divide. We've brought together both sides of the aisle, and we're going to present such a wonderful answer. And he's got all the nostalgia of the Kennedy legacies and things that he's going to. I've watched one of his videos where he's showing his father, and he's showing the great American thing of presenting nationalism in a form. But I think it's actually going to be a lot more globalism in there than we think. And so just something to watch. RFK, third political party. It's going to pull together people from the left, from the right, some of the delegates like Brian Kemp from Atlanta, who's a WEF guy, probably end up aligning with someone like RFK. And Haley, forget her name, the WEF person, going to start to align with RFK. We're going to see RFK pull together something new, something exciting. You can always know when there's something up, when the media gets behind him. We're going to see the media start to maybe favor RFK. RFK is going to be delicately, and maybe not so delicately, pushed forward onto us all. And it's going to become a case of, why do the mainstream media not persecute this guy? Because the mainstream media, whatever they stand for, is evil. And so we're going to see, I think, the mainstream media start to promote RFK. Both sides of the aisle come to RFK. RFK is going to become the natural progression to a third political party. Wait and see. I'm not saying he'll get in. I think we're still going to see Trump get in. But I know that doesn't make sense, and I know people are going, what? But, you know, I just got my suspicions here. There's some God reasons that I think we might see Trump get in. RFK, the WEF, is probably backing him somewhere there. I have no clue where. Maybe some of you super sleuths can find out. Post it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And it might be too beamed out, but maybe. Wait and see.